Okay. Now, first I want to show you all some of these beautiful, beautiful products that Deb has in her Gone Artsy store. First is this beautiful bracelet, and it is called the 5-row pearl and rhinestone stretch bracelet. I'm absolutely in love with this. You could use it for a lot of other things. I thought they would make some really cool hoop earrings myself. So, but this is one of her beautiful products. I don't know if you all can see with my camera, but right in between the pearls are rhinestones. Pretty, pretty. I love it. And then another piece that I'm going to use tonight are these awesome teardrop, faceted glass teardrop jewels is what they're called. And they are actually, you can see my ceiling fan in the reflection of them. But I think they're beautiful. And then another piece is some of her lace. Get this opened up for y'all to see. Isn't this beautiful? Pretty, pretty. And this one is called the 5-petal scallop double edge lace. So, but I'll go ahead and get started. I accidentally, just to give y'all a brief summary, when my son went to his prom, I got the wild hair. I was going to do the flowers. And that was back in 2000, let's see, 9. And it was a total accident coming across wanting to do florals. So, but anyhow, these are some roses that I had in my stash that I'm going to work with. Thank you. And I don't know if you've ever worked with florals, but of course you'll need floral tape. And you can get this stuff at the Dollar Tree for like $1. Well, yeah, it's the Dollar Tree. I'm silly. But anyways. Or if you have a Cox's, they have it 2-pack, 2 in a pack for just a little over $1. Yes, ma'am, they sure are. They are yellow. I usually shop at Hobby Lobby for my flowers, but they can be a bit pricey. So you can take an inexpensive piece of, you know, like even at the Dollar Tree. And once you dress it up, they're still absolutely gorgeous. So, but I'm going to show you all how I do mine when I'm working with them. Okay, first, of course, you're going to use your floral tape. And this stuff's pretty awesome to work with. And what I like to do, first I'd get rid of these ugly leaves because they're ugly. And I just got to sit and play and work with them. But I like to take them and then work them in like so. You just kind of have to keep playing with them. I usually like to take a larger one and set it next to a smaller one. And then I just play around with it. And then I'll place it on my wrist to see what I think. My daughter's married now, and she used to help me model these, so now my sons have to. I'm not supposed to tell anybody that, though. So then taking your floral tape, I just wrap it around. This stuff kind of stretches. You want to kind of stretch and pull. And then just keep going around till you get them pretty well connected. Don't worry about any long stems because you can just cut those off. I'm trying to watch the camera too, so like I said, it's my first show. And then when you get that good and secure, I like to go back one more time. Pull and turn, pull and turn. Don't pull too hard or it will break on you. Just keep going round and round. And then I like to give it a good pull and a stretch all at the same time, and it kind of lays that down. So then there you have this so far. Oh, thank you, sweetie. And then I just go back in and take my wire cutters and we get rid of all this junk. Deb, if you want to, honey, try or Christy, a link, because I fixed it the other day and I'm hoping it worked. I sound bossy. Sorry. And then you have this all work together. And you're probably thinking, what in the world? And then I like to take the flowers and just bend them up like I want them. Nope, didn't work. Well, shoot. Guess we'll still have to play with it a little bit more. Excuse me. Okay, next. Well, goodness gracious. I just take some tulle. You can add whatever you want to in your florals. I've watched several different floral tutorials and everybody does them different. So there's just really no right or wrong way. If it doesn't fall apart, I figure you've done it right. But anyways, let me just cut a little bit of this here. No, it sure don't. It still says censored. Doggone it. We'll get it eventually. That piece. Okay, next, I just take, oh my, hang on one more second, y'all. Let me get this piece cut here. Alrighty. Next, I just take and I just gather my tulle. This is a cream color tulle. In fact, it's scrap pieces left over from when I did my daughter's wedding. And then I just take me some wire, some floral wire. You can get floral wire in different gauges, and you can just get long pieces of wire in packaging. I have a big piece here that's, well, I opened it wrong. So now I have a mess. See? Big mess. Anyhow, then I just take and I just, in the middle of it, I place the wire, and then I just keep twisting. I don't know how come it isn't. And then I just straighten out my wire. Now this is probably going to be too long, but that's okay. And then I just come in behind the the flowers and taking your floral tape, you twist that back around them stems just like you did with this piece. Don't need a whole lot. Then just pull it, and y'all can see where that is right there. And then you just take and mesh that down, and it all kind of sticks together. And then of course I got this little piece right here, so I'm going to trim that. And I'll reuse those. And then I'll take another piece of tulle and just gather that. Let's see, I don't know if those will be long enough. We'll try. And while that's gathered, I just fold that over. Give it a good twisting. Like I said, these are how I put mine together. There's thousands of tutorials out there. And then I'll place that at this end, just in behind it. Make sure y'all can see that. Of course, like I said, that's a little long, so I'll go back in and trim that. And then wrap your floral tape around. Okay. Deb has some other awesome bridal stuff in the store as well. She has the bouquet holders, which I absolutely love. Well, there's not much there that I don't, that's for sure. And she has some beautiful little heart accents that are great little buckles to use on invitations, little slides. So if you do a lot of weddings and florals, great place to get your stuff. I'll trim this one right here up just a little. Give it a haircut. This is my cosmetology technique coming out now. Now that I got rid of some of that so I can work a little bit better, I may go back in and trim just a little bit more too. But here's where we're at so far. Hi, Melanie. Oh, it worked! Yay! Awesome. Thank you. Okay. Next, what usually we'll take and do, well, I'll add more. Let me add a couple more pieces of tulle. So does anybody have any awesome Halloween plans this weekend? I need my big scissors, but I can't find them. And I'm pretty upset about it. I should have already had this part done. Silly me. Seeing Grandpuppy? Aw. Grandpuppy. I'm not going to be particular with my wire because I do have a mess. Aw. We don't get a whole lot of trick-or-treaters where we're at anymore. But I love seeing the costumes. We have a lot of our kids' friends that some of them are married now and they've got kids of their own. So they'll have theirs. They'll bring theirs over anyway. I'm trying to get a few of these little pieces together here real quick. Just about done. Sorry about that. Okay. Now, I'll do these two at the same time for y'all to see. Okay, I made two more real quick. Little foo-foos, as I call them. Let's see. I don't know about that yet. Okay. Okay. Now, the next thing I want to add are some leaves. So I'm going to let you all pick. I like the gold and don't like the green. So I didn't know which one I liked the best. So I'm just going to let you all pick the color. How's that? The gold or the green? I like them both. I have one green. I have two green. I have, okay, green it is. That was easy. Okay. These wonderful little leaves I got from my friend Christine at craftingfamily.com. She sells charms and a lot of other fun little things. So we'll just take a couple of these. Now usually I just, rather than wire these in, I hot glue these in. And there's also this really awesome adhesive that you can use. It's called Oasis Floral Adhesive. I've not found any in my area, so I'd probably have to get that online. So anyways, you just kind of got to keep playing with it. See where you want your things to go. That looks good right there. But you know what else I think I'm going to do? I think I'm going to add this in the middle. Hang on just a minute. No two corsages I've ever done has ever come out the same. And I think what I'm going to do is add a piece. Yeah, right in there. Right in the center. I think I like that. Yeah, I think I'll put them both. Okay. I'm just going to wind this up right around the center. for time purposes. Everybody comes up with their own little shortcuts as they work with things. Let me just trim this here real quick. Oh, there we go. Okay, I think I got that around there really good. Might need to trim up just a little more on the tool. Just look it over and make sure everything's about even. I love tulle. It's inexpensive and it's great little filler, and you can do just about anything with it. I love making the tutus too with them. Anybody ever made those? They're a lot of fun to make. The only problem is it's hard to see. Got another little straggly piece. Do just a little bit more trimming. My house is so quiet. Okay, here's what we got so far that we're working towards. Hope everybody can see that. Welcome everyone that's popping in. Okay, I'll move on now. Now before I go any further, I'm going to take just some sheer, well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to use the tool. In fact, I'm going to use the pieces that I cut. Some of them are long. And go on and get this attached onto the bracelet. Now I'm just using the scraps where I've trimmed it. And what I want to do, now I like to go on and get the corsage attached before I start doing any more. It just helps me work better. So what I'm going to do is right here in the center. Now if you've ever used those elastic ones and they have the little metal thing, they're horrible. I never could get them to stay on. And then a florist said hot glue it. But you probably would want to E6000 it so you know it was secure. So, but what I like to do is I like to attach with ribbon and then maybe hit with glue. But I'm not going to on this one because, well, it's just too pretty. So on this little bracelet, I'm going to get it to where on the opposite side where I attach it like right through the middle, but I'm going to do it over here. And then I'm just going to run this piece of tulle right in through there. Can y'all see that? And then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to place my corsage on here. And then I'm just going to come up in between here. I can't see. Hang on, y'all. Then I'm just going to tie it on. My husband's in here distracting me. Get out of here. I have to beat him. Say hi to everybody, dear.
Hello. Hey, where's this PlayStation remote?
Let me get this tied again. Yes, it sure would, Deb. Once I get it tied, I'm going to go back under and over on the other side. Well, I'm having trouble. And then I'm going to come over on this side of the tool. There we go. They're behind me looking for something and they're annoying me. And I can't concentrate. Now, I just got that in a good little knot. Snip that. And then we'll straighten it up. And we still got a lot more stuff to add here, so. And then there it is on the band. Nice and secure, so it won't go anywhere. Now, start adding the fillers. Maybe do some more trimming on the tool, which I think I'm going to do right now. A lot of this is just kind of keep playing with it till you get it right where you want it. Really wish I could find my big Fiskars. I don't know where in the heck they went. I just have to keep eyeballing it. I feel like that's a little too long in through there. Thank you, dear. Go a little faster if I had my longer scissors. I did a 50th wedding anniversary and, well, I'm hoping nobody picked them up when we were decorating, because they're absolutely wonderful for cutting my material. My lighting makes it a little hard to see. There we go. Maybe just a little bit more. Okay, got it trimmed up some more. Starting to come together, I think. But be careful when you're trimming too, because you can get carried away with it. Or I can. Well, shoot. Come on. There we go. Okay, can y'all see that? Yes, it does. Oh, thanks. The bracelet is, oh my goodness, it's just lovely. Okay, now we'll go on and start putting in some fillers here. I got this from my dear friend Christine too. Just some little beaded, well, I don't know really what you call it, but I thought it was pretty. And I'll just take and cut some of this apart. What I do is get right down in here, where that way I still have a piece of stem to work with. And another thing about when I do corsages, I kind of like everything off balance. That's just me. I don't know why. I think it just gives it a little character, I guess. You can use just about any color. There's so many different, like, let me show you. Like I have this piece here, which I got from Christine as well. And then there's these beautiful, I thought about using these too. I may stick some of those in there. Yes, beaded sprays. Sorry, my brain left me. And then these fun little things here. I wanted to stay with white in addition on account of the beads of the bracelet. Let me get these little tool hairs out of the way. There we go. Okay. Now, here we go. Oh, wait a minute. Nope, nope. I'm going to do my leaves first. Get these trimmed up here. Now, like I said, I just glue my leaves in. Normally, they'll, you know, your florists, they like to wrap them in as well. But I just have better control when I do them this way. You know, it's just whatever you're used to, whatever you like to do. And boy, that glue was hot. And I just tuck that right in behind there. I don't know how to angle this. Here we go. Maybe. And I'll add a few more. This time I'll try not to burn myself. That hurt. Ouch. I just took some of the stem off. If I'm boring you all, I'm really sorry. It's my first show. I'm going to blame it on that. And then I just come right in behind here and just glue that right to the flower. Give that a second to hold. And then we'll take another one. Thank you, Rebecca. And then I'm going to stick that piece right back there behind that rose. And it's starting to come to life. Oh yeah, you sure can. Yeah, Christy. It's whatever you like to do and how you like your designs. And I I need to trim this right here just a little bit more. I'll probably trim it half the night. There we go. You know, it's like, it's whatever design you like. Like I said, I like mine to be off balance. I like to do them like on cards. You know, use your wire. It's there, you know. When I put a card together and I do florals on those. And here's what we have so far. Now what I want to do is incorporate the beaded stem. Well, where's my camera? The beaded stems. Sometimes I'll go like next to the leaf, or right about where the leaf is. Yes, darling, I sure will. I got a call today for a wedding in July I'm really excited about. I think we're going to do calla lilies and ostrich feathers. Oh, glue is running. Now, excuse me for 1 second, y'all, while I pull this away because I can't see where the dickens. And then I just find where I want it and hold it. Thank you, dear. I just love these little beaded stems. I have a ton of them. In fact, I think I have a slight addiction for them. It's bad. Very bad. Okay, there's that piece. Then we'll come in with this piece. Y'all, I really burnt my finger. It hurts. My little nephew, I gotta tell you this story. He's 8 years old now. And back when he was probably, oh shoot, I'd say at least 6. Because I know he was in school. And he calls me Aunt Rhonda. Isn't that cute? Just love it. And I was helping him with something. Every time he has a project, he has to go to Aunt Rhonda's house. And so we was messing with the glue gun. And just as I said, no, 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 don't touch that, he does. And he looks at me with the most serious face and says, guess that's why they call it a hot glue gun. Well, I lost it. It was one of the moments when you just had to be there. I mean, he was 6, you know? Pretty funny. Now he's a big chunky butt football player. Uh-oh. If y'all lost me, hang on. There we go. And don't worry if you mash things up, because you'll straighten them right back out. Okay, here we are with our beads. I have one over here and over here. Aren't they pretty? They're so pretty. Okay, next, what I want to do is add in some of this beautiful lace of Deb's. She carries, of course, in her store. And I'm going to gather it just like I did the tulle. And then wrap it with some wire. I forgot to cut. There we go. Got me a piece of wire. Now I gathered this in the center, but I think I'm going to take it down a little bit farther. Well, no, maybe not. The kitty cat won't let you touch the mouse. Now let me trim this up here. And let's see what this looks like. And I'll work this into right about here. Let me get that glued in. I can work with it a little bit. I'm just going to place it right about in here. Here's where my off balance comes in at. And there that piece is so far. Alrighty. And this tool, still need to trim a little bit more. There we go. Okay, that's even better. Okay, can y'all see that? She wants your undivided attention, Shirley. Okay. Next, I'm going to add in, I don't know if I like that or not. No, I don't like that. Let's try the brown. I like to add in laces and satin ribbons. Yeah, I think that'll look good. Now, all I do is I just take and I just keep winding this around my hand. I go around it 5 or 6 times until I get a nice little mess of ribbon done up. Now, let me make it a little bit longer. Let me get this done up here for you and I'll show you what I'm going to do. Okay. Now all I'm going to do is right here. Okay, you see where these two little pieces are at? Right in between those, I'm just going to gather this up like so. Bring it together. And this still might be too long. Let me see. No, that'll be all right. And then I'm just going to take a piece of wire, wrap around that. I like to use my needle nose to just kind of tighten that and secure it a little bit more. like so. Then I'll just trim off the excess. And next I'll place some hot glue. Let me get another glue gun. Glue stick. And then I'll just take and place this like over here on this side. Well, it might have been too long. No, I don't like that. Nope, nope, nope. Need it a little shorter. So, no worries. Always fix it. And then I just take it right back in there and work it in. Oh, shoot. I'll have to take my undo and get that glue off there. Okay. Just got to keep working with them, working with them, working with them. Honey, you know what? I don't even know because the packaging, I threw it away. And I've had this for a while. I'm not even sure what the gauge is. But it's pretty workable. See, it moves pretty easy. But I'm not even for sure of the gauge. Because I've had this for quite a while. And I'm going to have it probably for still quite a while. Yes, I love undo. It's awesome. Okay, let me get rid of these little bitty hairs here. Now I think what I'm going to do is come back in with maybe just a few more little pieces of bling. But what I want to do with this piece is I want to add it in right in here. And I'll go on and do that. I think jewels are in, yes, it's from the floral department. I think jewels in a corsage is absolutely gorgeous. Let me shorten this piece up here a bit. I'm not real happy with it. Hang on, y'all. I've really got to get me some new glasses. Can't see. Okay, that's better. Okay, here's what we've got so far. Oh, I bet that's going to be absolutely beautiful. Yeah, the flowers or the stems off of your mulberry flowers are absolutely awesome to save. I save all mine and use for that reason. Well, I tell you what, whatever gauge that wire is about what your floral wire is, to give you all an idea. Thank you, dear. This is left over from my daughter's wedding. Her wedding was brown and pink. Now, let me see here what else we might be able to add in. I think it needs just a couple more leaves. Maybe. But when you're working with these, you just gotta keep eyeballing it to see where you might want to add more or take away. I can fiddle with them for hours, but I promise you I won't do that to you tonight. But I think it does need another piece of tulle. And I think I'm just going to use half of this. Well, I hope everyone's having a great evening in their little neck of the woods tonight. And I want to thank everybody for coming. And remember to check out all the beautiful supplies at Gone Artsy. Uh-oh, Delilah was driving her crazy. Somebody had to potty. And they didn't like it because Mama wasn't paying attention. Okay, got another piece of tulle twisted up here. Because I think it's really needed over here. I did it again. I burnt myself. Now we'll give us a little trim here. Well, that didn't even hold. Shoot fall. Let me try this again. Give it a second here to hold, ladies. There we go. I think we got it that time. There. Let me do a little foofing here. Alrighty. And there we go. I'm not real crazy about my bow. Oh my goodness. That's funny. Let me add in another leaf. I think it'll look better. she wanted that dog next door to know that that was her place. And she didn't take too kindly to it. Just adding in another leaf here, ladies. Oh yeah, that looks better. Okay. Can y'all see that? I'll take pictures and post. And let me show you this beautiful bracelet. Put it on. Okay. Hang on one second. I did just what I didn't want to do. I hot glued the daggum bracelet. That's my fault though, because I can't see. I'm blind in one eye and I can't see out of the other. Not really, it's just a figure of speech. Nope, I am from Kentucky. Am I that country sounding, y'all? Y'all, I guess so. Okay, here we go. There it is. See that beautiful bracelet? I am in the Derby City. I live about 30-40 minutes from Churchill Downs. And there's that pretty little teardrop. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. But before I take pictures, I think I'm going to redo this bow a little bit. I'm not real happy with that at all. There's no way in the world you'd get me over near Churchill Downs at Derby time. That place is a madhouse. It's absolutely crazy. Nope. You're on your own, Deb. Uh-oh. My screen went black. Oh, they have some beautiful hats. And it's gotten so bad that the day before the Derby, we have what's called the Kentucky Oaks, which it's just as big now as the Kentucky Derby. And that whole day is for the Susan G. Is it Gorman? For the breast cancer. And everybody wears pink. So that's pretty awesome. We do an annual derby party, which are real big here. People do derby parties at their homes. So we've done one for years. We always have a really great turnout. But now, yeah, we can sure do that. Well, does anybody have any questions? You could come for that for the whole 2 weeks before Derby. Big old party in the whole city for 2 weeks. Well, thank you, dear. I really appreciate that. And I'm not going to lie, I was very nervous. Very nervous. But thank you, Deb, for letting me have the opportunity to do one of these classes. And be sure to visit the Gone Artsy store. Is Christy still with us? Yes, ma'am, it sure is. All I did was gather it, and then right in the middle of the tulle, I wrapped wire really tight. Could you share the link to the store, darling? I appreciate it. Since you're the only one that's been successfully get it to do it. But then I just wrapped wire around it really tight. But yes, it does show it how I did the tulle. It shows how I burnt my finger too. Just kidding. But please visit the shop because there are some absolutely gorgeous items for wedding. If you're doing a beautiful bridal shower, there's even some cute little baby buggy appliques, which would be great for baby shower invitations. Thank you, Shirley. I appreciate that so much. Oh, well, sorry you were late, but it's being recorded, dear. No problem. We all know how life can get in the way. Well, if there isn't anything else, ladies, I sure do appreciate you all coming again. And this should be up for everyone to view. We're estimating it takes about 24 hours. And then it'll be over on YouTube as well. Well, I want to tell everyone to have a wonderful evening and a very happy Halloween. And hugs to you too, dear. And until, I'm not for sure when the next show is. I'm drawing a blank right now. But please join us for the next show. And thank you, Deb. Oh, and again, to anybody who was attempting to see the show the very first night that we did it, I want to apologize for that. We found out it was my camera. I didn't have it loaded right. Thank you, dear. Oh, good. Oh, poo. I won't be able to watch. I'll have to watch the recording. But you all have a safe Halloween and a happy one. Don't eat too much candy. For those of you who will be celebrating, that is. And until next time, everybody, happy crafting. Bye-bye.